Rumors have been swirling ever since the Kardashians rose to fame, claiming that they hire paparazzi and that paparazzi photoshops photos from them, only lets them look good at certain angles, this, that, and the other, right? And of course, like in any argument, there have always been two sides to this coin. There's people who believe that, and there's people who do not. Well, now with the Kardashians vacationing in Turks and Caicos, the answer to that age-old question is 1000% clear. And let me show you how I know, okay? And the answer, by the way, is that the Kardashians do, in fact, hire their own paparazzi, and that these paparazzi, obviously, it's in their best interest to make these girlies look good. How do I know that? Well, I made a video earlier today about how Kourtney Kardashian was teasing Kim about her, my earrings are in the ocean, my diamond earrings moment, right? And so when I was making that video, I made a comment saying, I didn't even know Kourtney was with these girls in Turks and Caicos because I didn't see any photos of her. I only saw Khloe and Kim on the beach, right? Where the hell was Kourtney if she was on that beach with the two of them? It doesn't make any sense that we wouldn't have seen a photo of that. So I was scrolling through TMZ when I saw this article. The article says, Kim Kardashian flaunting tiny bikini in TNC, Turks and Caicos, Kourtney, Khloe by her side. Where the hell is Kourtney then? I think this had to be Kourtney then, if that is the case. But why is it that we don't actually see her? So let's read the article. Kim Kardashian's taking suns out, buns out to heart, bearing all in a tiny bikini while on vacay with Kourtney and Khloe, and drawing comparisons to Bianca Censori. The totally hot trio hit the beaches in Turks and Caicos, and Kim wasted no time in stripping off her clothes, donning a cowboy hat, and hopping into the cool water. By the way, it looks like the girls stopped with the Ozempic, which is great for them. They look, they look really, really good. Just check out the pics. Kim soaking up the sun while doing some deep lunges on the shore, with Kourtney on the sand next to her getting a tan. Okay, she's there next to Kim, but where the hell is she in the photos? I'll show you all the photos that TMZ published, none of which include Kourtney. Khloe went with a slightly more conservative look, throwing on a one piece, though it didn't appear to cover her backside one bit. There's Khloe. The group is clearly enjoying their R&R, and Kim's even posted scenic photos from the shore around sunset, including a few where she has a white sports bra. We don't care about that. So let's take a look at the gallery, shall we? This gallery is about to be launched, and you're about to see. There are 10 photos. Photo number 1 is Khloe in the water. Here's Kim in the water doing the Baywatch shot. Wow, how coincidental that the paparazzi happened to be there. She's not posing. There's a third one, right? And this woman right here that you barely see is Kourtney Kardashian, but she's not actually featured in the photo close up or anything like that. So there's Khloe, there's Kim, obviously posing for their hired paparazzi, which, note, by the way, is that grid, which is famous for working with celebrities. There's Khloe posing again, Kim posing again, Kim again, Kim again, and finally Khloe. And then the only time you see a sliver of Kourtney, you don't even really see her clearly at all, is in the background of a shot of Kimberly. Very, very intentional. So that to me tells me that they hired the paparazzi over there in Turks and Caicos. Maybe they flew them out on their private jet and everything like that. That's their own photographer that they've been working with for several years. And because right now Kim and Khloe are very comfortable with their bodies, you're seeing them flaunt it and show it off, which, good for them. But Kourtney, and this goes to show what I was saying in my other video about her being a little bit disingenuous about her message to new moms. She wrote a message on her Instagram that said, "Dear new mommies, your body is beautiful at all stages. During pregnancy, as we're glowing and growing, postpartum, as we are healing and shrinking, and then that period I find the hardest as our bodies are still adjusting. And if you're breastfeeding, that's a whole other part of it. I try to be kind to myself as my body finds a new normal. The pressure put on us to bounce back when everything is new and different isn't realistic. Life is beautiful. You're beautiful. Just a little reminder for me too." So she's preaching to people to embrace their bodies, this, that, and the other. Meanwhile, the photo she posted on Instagram, you don't even see her body. You only see her boobs, right? And then here, the family hires Backgrid per usual to shoot some staged paparazzi photos of them. And then they don't publish any actual photos of Kourtney because Kourtney did not give permission. Kourtney does not feel good in her body right now, which I think is totally normal, and therefore did not sign on with the rest of them, with Kim and Khloe, sorry, too many Ks, to have her photos released. You see what I'm saying there? So that's what I mean when I say it's disingenuous messaging. If you really felt that way, you would have been out there in the water with them being photographed. I'm sure Kourtney went in the water at a certain time, but she did not give permissions for photos of her full, actual, current body to be photographed right now, which again, ordinarily is fine. But when you're preaching to other women to love their bodies, this, that, and the other, please stand by your words, live it, walk the walk at the end of the day. Very, very interesting. Yeah, to me at this point, it's confirmed that these girls hire paparazzi, backward per usual, and then it's very strategically only showing two of them to the point where you wouldn't even know the third one was over there with them. Very, very strange. When TMZ started writing about Kourtney being there with the other ones, so then it clicked to me. I was like, what the hell? Like, how is it possible that she's there with her sisters and we don't have a single shot of her where it's just her or it's clearly her? The one that we see of her lying down on the thing, she's completely covered. You know what I mean? Like, I knew it was her. I had to go to her Instagram account to cross-reference the outfit that she was wearing to be able to tell that that was actually Kourtney. There's a photo. I think the only reason they published this one with Kourtney in the background, who clearly did not want to be photographed, is because Kim liked the way her booty looked in this, Which, by the way, do you remember when people were saying that Kim and Khloe took out their BBL or whatever? No, you guys, BBL is a fat transfer. So when you are losing weight through Ozempic or whatever it is, your fat from everywhere is going to go away too. And now that they're off the Ozempic and back to their regular weight, look what has come back. The disproportionate booties. Anyway, that's it, you guys. I just wanted to show you something because this really was like an aha moment to me. Like I have always been on the side that said that these girls hire paparazzi and that the paparazzi retouch photos of them and whatnot. But now it's clear that not only do they do that, but the paparazzi only publishes photos that these girls want to have out there. And because Kourtney did not want to have clear photos of herself out there, she was not included in this photo shoot. And that's why a lot of people like myself didn't even know that she was in Turks and Caicos with Kim and Khloe until she posted about it on her Instagram page. I really want to know how you guys feel about this because, again, I think the messaging is rather damaging there, given what it is that she's preaching on Instagram versus what it is that she's living in real life. But I digress. I would prefer to hear you guys' thoughts on it. So please leave them in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and I'll see you next time. Take care.